Hello guys, this is John with another video. This time it's the Immortal King Masteries. So you can see here my cubed items. I have the Ring of Royagunder, the Vile Ward and the Standoff. Vile Ward, obviously you can see what they do and the reasons why I have them. So I have the 6 set Immortal King. I actually have the 5 set equipped and then use the Ring of Royagunder to get the 6 set. Then have the 4 set of the Raekor set, well 3, which makes 4 with the Ring of Royagunder. For the actual damage that I need to do. Then the ring of a focus and a restraint. And the braves are just for the extra damage on the spear. You don't really need those. And you have Boon of Bul-Kathos. You might be like, why the fuck would you use that? So like the reason why I'm using that is because I want to have a lower cooldown, so it's easier to get my the Berserker back up. Because actually the only thing that is hard about this dungeon is keeping that up. That's literally the only thing. So you need to take it slow. It's like this is a very easy one, but hard at the same time if you just rush through it and kill everything, because then you're not gonna have enough time to keep up the Wrath of Berserker long enough. And there's actually a really weird thing which will happen in this first part. I will just show you this first part as well. And I showed you where you have to go as well, the ruins of Seshron. It's like almost at the start. So this is really weird thing that I found out. So like it happened before, like I recorded this earlier, but then it didn't record or something, so I had to do it again. So, as you can see, it's like you can get like you have to wait. As you can see, I wait until the last second to reactivate my Wrath of Berserker, because it's like you really need that. And I actually play a lot safer, I play a lot slower. Just playing around that Wrath of Berserker cooldown. So now you can see I'm gonna wait again for the timer to end and then go in. So the really weird thing is what's gonna happen is you're gonna see it now. So I didn't resummon my barbs. Take in mind that I didn't resummon them, and this is really weird. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended. But as you can see, I didn't resummon my barbs. Now I'm gonna run into this elite one, and I actually fail it. I fail it because for some reason, sometimes if you don't resummon your barbs, it says that you didn't have the buff. So you need to take an eye on that you need to resummon, like try to resummon them after, like to resummon them as well when you can, because it is really buggy in some way or form. So I don't really understand why. Like sometimes it doesn't bug, so it's really weird. We just do it out of precaution because it's like I've had it fail several times. But the most important trick to this dungeon is that Wrath of Berserker. It's like you need to, like I almost lost it there, but you really need to like play around with it. It's like you really need like when you see that this almost of cooldown now, you need to like wait with using it until it's almost run out. So there you go again. And I also resummon my barbs now every time because I'm so scared of bugging it again. Actually, the Boulder thing is really nice here because it like instantly throws out all your rage, so you can actually get like the cooldown back fairly quickly when you need to. See, I think I didn't resummon my barbs before that one, but I instantly resummoned them afterwards. So yeah, the biggest trick to this dungeon is like holding on to that Wrath of Berserker as long as you can. So as you can see, damage wise, it's like I'm not even like optimized. It's like I just have like I have decent damage and that's about it. Because I have all the required items that I need. So like most of the time I don't even use my standoff. So I'm almost done with the achievement. Resummon everything there just to be sure, and then I finish the achievement. So this is pretty much it. So now it's gonna be me looking around because apparently I left one in the back. You will notice that soon. I left one in the back. So to recap, what you need this standoff. Well, you can use a standoff. You don't really need it because as you can see, I barely used sprint to begin with. So because I don't need that extra bit of damage. Vile Ward is really nice to have for the extra damage. And the Ring of Royal Grandeur, that's the one that's required, because you can't make the Raekor set work. Which, like, as you can see, it like trivialized the entire instance. Like, the only thing I had to do is like wait around with the fucking Route of Berserker. That's the only hard thing to this. It's like just keeping play with that Route of Berserker, making sure that you wait until the last second to reactivate it, and then you wait out the cooldown every time you can. You just sit there and wait with the monsters. So yeah. Like, focus range is nice to have. As you can see, like, I have plenty of damage. So like, if you want to it be as easy as this, it's this build pretty much. I'll leave it in the comments. So here's the last one. I hope this helped the people who needed some help, or show the people who want to see it how to do it. And I'll talk to you guys later.